everyone, it's Shari Carroll for SimonsSaysStamp.com, and I have a color coordinates for you. And these colors remind me of sugar and spice and everything nice. So I'll be using 5 inks for this in total, and I think these go really well together. There's yellows and pinks and kind of a blend in between. They are the Simon Says Stamp Premium Dye Ink in Apricot, Rosy Cheeks, Duckling, Hollyhock, and Fog. And for my card, I'll also be using Fog cardstock. To start off my card, I've used the tic-tac-toe hearts, and I've cut out several hearts. I needed 24 in all. And I'm also using a sponge dauber by Sukaneko to color in my hearts. So I'm starting off with the apricot ink, and I'm just dipping that sponge dauber right into the ink, turning this around with my finger, and then I am just blotting and kind of swirling the ink right onto the paper. I'll be using all 5 of the colors of the inks, and right now I'm adding the hollyhock to this heart, and you can go ahead and swirl in circular motions if you want, or just blot directly on. I like the hearts from this die because they're small enough to create a nice pattern, plus they're big enough to color with the sponge dauber. I've used the same dauber for all of the pink and orange tones, but I have switched to a new one for the yellow so that I get really pure color. Once I had all my hearts colored, I went ahead and put them onto a panel of white cardstock, and I used a foam dot so that I could get a little bit of dimension going on, and then I backed that cardstock with a fog cardstock and put it onto a top folding card. I want to add my sentiment, and I have the word thanks here, and I've used the painted thanks die. For a little added dimension, I have cut out one of the thanks from white cardstock and the other from fun foam, and I have glued those 2 pieces together using a glue pen. Now that that glue is dry, I can go ahead and add some multi-matte medium to the back side of the fun foam, and then I can place this onto my card. By placing the multi-matte medium on the entire back of your die cut piece, you're more than likely to get a good bond as the word sits over the top of the hearts. And here's a look at my finished card. I have added a few of the moonshine sequins just around my message. And you can see how those inks really blend into the paper and soften out and really become solid. They almost look like candy. You can also see the dimension of the thanks die cut with that foam behind it to where it looks like it's really nice and thick. I hope I've given you some inspiration in trying a new set of colors using the color coordinates inspiration from Simon Says Stamp. And as always, thanks so much for watching.